Joyful Yogini here. Happy Wednesday. That means it's time for Intuition Wednesday, and it doesn't matter if you're watching this and it's not Wednesday, because I think today is May the 5th, is that? Wednesday, May 5th? Anyways, this reading is going to be accurate for the next 7 days, and you get a chance to practice your own intuition by tuning into the cards and seeing which cards resonate for you. Which cards, by using your 5 senses, do you get any type of message, any type of indication that one or more of the cards might have a message for you? So today I'm pulling cards from, got some hair in my mouth, from the Daily Crystal Inspiration. Inspiration? Yeah, Daily Crystal Inspiration book. Okay, I was just getting that saliva out. All right, card number 1, here you go. So I'm showing you the backs of the cards. So all of the backs of the cards are gonna look the same, and you're just going to see if one part of the card stands out for you more than another part. And tune into your 5 senses and see if anything comes up. And you might even find that easier to do by closing your eyes. So you can look at it at first, and then if you feel comfy, close your eyes. And then listen to your body. See if you can feel the energy in any part of your body. And what does it feel like? What does that energy feel like? Is it intense? Is it gentle? Is it loving? Is it constricting? Is it open? What does it feel like? Use your 5 senses to see what comes up for you. And if you don't get anything, it just might mean that this particular card doesn't have a message for you. And it does take time. It takes practice trusting those little things like, well, I don't want to get it wrong. But it's not about getting it wrong. It's just learning how you communicate with yourself. Maybe how your higher self communicates with you, how your angels and guides communicate with you. So it's about learning that process. So I would love it if you write down in the comments if any of these cards have a message for you. You can say, card one, I got this. Card 3, this is what I got. Okay, so that is card number 1. Here is the back of card number 2. Now, because you are watching this pre-taped, you can pause it and stare at the card for as long as you need to. So don't feel stressed about me going too quickly. Like if you start feeling that stress, then just pause it. Pause it and stare for as long as you like. So whenever you're ready, close your eyes, tune into your body, see if you feel the energy in any areas of your body. I still feel like the energy has been feeling intense this week. You know, we had the full moon last Monday, and I feel the energy is still intensive, just in a different way. Things feel more open and they feel like they're moving forward. But I'm an empath, right? So I feel like, so that was card number 2. I'm just feeling stuff, and it makes me tired too, and I'm feeling things in different parts of my body. It can get a little bit achy and stuff. So just pay attention and nurture yourself this week. Here is card number 3. So again, it looks exactly the same because you're just looking at the back of the card. Maybe you're drawn to a different color on the card, a different crystal on the card. Take note of that. You can write it down in the comments. When you're ready, close your eyes, tune into your body, and see if you feel anything in any areas of your body. Use your 5 senses. So maybe you might see something in your mind's eye. You might smell something. You might taste something. You might just have this knowing. So just listen. You might have these thoughts that come in. You might have emotions coming up. Just pay attention to all of that. So that is card number 3. Okay, card number 4. There's 5 cards this week, by the way. 5 cards wanted to come out. Sometimes it's only 3 or 4, but 5 wanted to come out this week. So card number 4. And again, write in the comments below after you tune into the cards. It will help you to remember, so then you can go back to your comments as well. And when I bring through the messages, because I will bring through the messages that go along with each card, you can see if maybe what you were sensing had some type of relation to what the message was, what the crystal is. All right, so that's card number 4. And let's go to the final card, card number 5. does this card look any different? Does it feel any different? It's the exact same background, but it might have a look or a feel that's different from the other ones. If you haven't yet, close your eyes, tune into your body, see if you feel it in any area of your body. If you know anything about chakras, energy centers, you might feel this in a particular chakra. And remember, you can pause it if you need it to stay up here any longer. Okay, so those were the 5 cards. So now it's time for the reveal. The first card is Bloodstone. Get active. Get outside, get active. Yeah, get active, get moving. You can see there's some red in there. This is a very grounding stone, Bloodstone. It also can help keep you safe. I have Bloodstone in a key ring for my keys. So, well, I guess key ring, I guess it makes sense. It's I take it with me when I'm going to drive my car and stuff. So Bloodstone is a very protective stone, but it's also action oriented. Anytime you have reds and oranges, it's more active. And just like if you don't have a really strong appetite, you can add reds and oranges within your kitchen to help get that appetite activated, energized. So this is action oriented. So you need to move, you need to shake. It will not only help with your circulation and your respiration, but it's also going to help with ideas and inspiration to start flowing, because you move your body, you start to feel good, you start moving up to that second chakra, that creativity. And that's where your abundance is, your sexuality, your fertility, all that is in there. And you need to start with the root to help moving that up, okay? Moving on up, do, do, do. I'm aging myself with that theme song. If you don't know it, that's okay. Just let that go. Okay, so that's card number 1. Card number 2. I love this. I think it looks like a work of art here. Tourmalated quartz. Get out of your own way. So do you have any current thought patterns, any ways of doing things that are creating some constriction, that are not allowing you to flow? I actually had this, it wasn't a dream, because sometimes I just close my eyes and I'll say, hey, I should put that bark collar back on. Hey, enough, shh, it's okay, hey, enough. Everyone's okay. We can all stay. Sorry, everybody. Anyways, I had this, I'll call it a vision. So I closed my eyes and then I saw in my mind's eye this picture of, I was observing myself. There was a van and something or someone or whatever had scooped me up, grabbed onto my leg. I was hanging upside down, attached to the back of this van, like the doors were still open and it was driving away. It was like, but I wasn't scared or anything. I was just like, okay, like fine, yeah, I'll go. But it was almost like, you're making me go, you know? It was like one of those things, but fine. And I did, and what had been going on within my life is, I was in debate. I was in my head as opposed to going with the flow. And I was debating about whether I should run my yoga classes, because I have group yoga, and I thought maybe I should wait till I have a certain amount of people before I would run it. So I was creating a constriction for myself. But I started getting some signs and some feelings of just keep on going, but I'm like, but I don't have my 5. I was giving myself a limit of having at least 5 people in a class before I was going to run it. But that was feeling constricting for me. And so I think that dream was trying to confirm that. It's like, no, we want you to keep on going. Even if it doesn't feel that comfortable, we're going to keep you going. So in what area of your life are you creating some constriction, putting yourself into a box about the way things should look like, you need things to look like, you want things to be? Because we need to have some more flow. And when you more so go with the flow, there's different opportunities that are going to open up, and trust in that. And you know what? When I did trust and move forward, I ended up getting another registration after the fact, and then someone else saying they might even register too. So it started to feel more abundant once I let it go, and just that I'm doing it anyways. The next card that came up is Apophyllite. Stay positive. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, right? So we have, you know, obviously we have COVID stuff. We got fears going on with vaccinations. We have government stuff going on. We have things going on within our relationships or within our jobs, within our family. There's a lot of crap going on. And yeah, easier said than done. Stay positive. But that positivity helps us to be able to be in a place of, I know bigger and better is coming my way, and I'm going to be open to it. Because if we focus on what's wrong, if we focus on the heaviness, the darkness of what is wrong within our lives, what we don't like within our lives, that's what we get more of. We want our focus to be on opportunities, to be on ideas and inspiration and creative thought patterns. And yeah, that's the way that things can get better and lighter. It starts internally. So we need to do our best to stay positive. How we can do that is we need to allow our inner child to play. We need to tap into that creative side. Listen to some fun music. Write down a list of different things that you can do for yourself that will feel like play, that lighten you up, that brighten you up. Maybe get some Zoom calls going on with friends, do house party or something with friends. It's an app that you can do where you can play games with a group of people and stuff like that. So find some different things that you can do to brighten up your day, to brighten up your week, to have some fun, allow your inner child to play, allow you to think positively. Watch the things that you're watching on TV. Try to choose some things that are uplifting, and that will help to shift your energy to have that more optimistic viewpoint. I lost that word in my head. Okay. Aragonite is the next card. I think this looks so cool. It almost looks like a living organ. Doesn't that? All those different like polyps or whatever coming from it. It's a very interesting crystal. Release your emotional baggage. Release your emotional baggage. Easier said than done, right? But we all got our shit. We do. We all have our shit. So what we have to do, if we're going to want to release it, then we have to first take notice of it. So when our emotions come up, so when you're feeling a bit uncomfortable, you have a little dark cloud over your head, you're not feeling your chipper self, then you know something's going on. The first thing I want you to do is name your emotion. What are you feeling? Name your emotion. And when you name the emotion, you're actually taking away the power from it. Because if you have an intense emotion, your amygdala can get hijacked. We got 2 amygdala in our brain, in the emotional center of our brain. When they get hijacked, you actually lose IQ points. And then when you lose IQ points, if you're trying to make a decision about a situation or a person, you're needing to problem solve, you are looking at the situation in a distorted reality. You don't have all your IQ points there. So just by simply naming the emotion, it helps you to get those IQ points back so you can see things with more clarity and have more focus. More focus and more clarity. And first of all, that's where we want to get. But once you name the emotion, then the next step you can be is also, where have my thoughts been? Where have my thoughts been? Notice those thoughts, because those thoughts can create those emotions. Sometimes we automatically have an experience that we face, and then our emotions can ignite. But sometimes when we have experiences, it's a certain pattern of thought that we have that helps those emotions to ignite and get us into that pattern. That's not really us. It's just been a pattern of a way of learning that we've either learned in this lifetime or other lifetimes. So by you noticing your thoughts, then it gives you an opportunity to change your thought patterns. You can choose thoughts that feel a little bit softer, a little bit gentler, to help to shift that internal energy. And then by you noticing your thoughts, your patterns, your baggage, it gives you an opportunity to be able to release that stuff. Because you can think, is that really me now? You can question, is that really who I am right now? Do I really believe that right now? Question everything. And that can help to create a really big shift. Now, you can also work with me one-on-one if that's something that you're drawn to, and we can help delve in to some of that baggage that you're actually in a place where you're ready. So if you're going to sign up for a one-on-one with me, it means on some level you have something that you're ready to release. Okay, that's the intention that I set, because if you're going to do a one-on-one with me, I want you to be able to have some good shifts, right? I want you to be ready for that. Okay, the next card is clear quartz. Oh, also, what I want to say to that is solfeggio frequencies can also be really powerful, and you can find them on YouTube. So once you notice that you're having an emotion, you're naming that emotion, what you can also do, I forgot to say this, you can also see where it's residing in your body, and you can help tune into that. You can even talk to it. You can journal about it. You can breathe into it and consciously help to release the energy, release the density around it. And you can see if it has a message for you. And you can listen and be open to that. And that's why I was saying the one-on-one, because I can help you with that. But you can do this stuff on your own. If you feel comfortable with that, you can do it on your own. So it's whatever you're drawn to. Solfeggio frequencies, when you know where it is within your body. And solfeggio is SOLFEGGIO. When you know where it is in your body, you can choose a solfeggio frequency where that chakra is, and that can help to heal. And then even as you're meditating or as you're dreaming, it can help you to go through that healing process, keep the learning, but release the baggage, right? Okay, so the last card is clear quartz. So if this card resonated with you, the message is get crystal clear. So if you want to have a shift in any particular area of your life, you want to get clear on what you want to experience in that area. How do you want to feel? That is the most important part, right? How do you want to feel in that job? How do you want to feel in that love relationship? What type of characteristics do you want to see? Maybe you want a new job, right? Who do you want to be surrounded by? What kind of boss do you want to have? What kind of environment do you want to have? Do you want to have independence, or do you want to have really good guidance? Do you want to have excellent communication? Where do you want to be living? So if this job is going to take you somewhere else, what type of environment do you want to live in? What type of world, what area of the world do you want to be in? So get crystal clear in all those different areas that you're wanting to create shifts, and I would journal about it. Journal on what you want to feel, but don't be so constricting that it has to look like this. Still keep it open-ending. That's why I'm going for the feeling of it, right? Because it can go into any number of forms, and let's be open and surprised about the brilliant miracles that we can bring into our lives that we might not have been able to fathom that it can happen so amazingly. All right, so let's stay open to what we can create and allow the universe, allow our angels and guides to help create that amazingness, help bring that in without those constrictions. Because just like that visual of being dragged by a truck by my leg, okay, fine. Instead of being dragged, let's go, okay, I'll sit in the back seat and let's go for a ride. Let's do this. So that's it for Intuition Wednesday. From my light to yours, everyone. Namaste. You can still register for my yoga classes Wednesday morning. I have Vinyasa Flow as well as Saturday morning. And we have a really nice crew. I'm really happy with that. So if you're drawn to it, you can DM me and I can send you more information about that. So from my light to your beautiful, amazing light.